Welcome all air signs to your numerology reading for October. Hope you guys are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. This is a collective reading for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And of course, I will put the timestamps in the bottom so that way after it, you can just hit that timestamp and go straight to your reading, your message at the end. 93, happy ending. You're coming to the closing out a cycle over here is what it's saying. Yep. Getting ready for a new beginning and a judgment. There's a judgment call and a new door opening. So this cycle is getting ready to end. Solar plexus chakra saying whatever intention you have, it's bringing you towards your intentions, towards your manifestations, bringing in a happy ending. Look at all this yellow, you guys. Look at all this yellow. Look at all this solar plexus you have going on in this reading. This is all about your intentions of where you're going, what you wanted. Three, joy and happiness. Bringing in the 2, balance, stability, and patience. Patiently. And then, of course, the 9 is the end. And then, of course, that's going to bring it back around to 12. 9 plus 3 is 12. Which, right, ends up 3 again. But I love the 12 if you're going by an angel number, because that's actually talking about being on the right path, achieving your goals, representing your balance, your harmony, and your manifestation, right? That's what this is all talking about, right? The 1 and the 2 bringing in the new, symbolizing the completion, but also holds on to the energy of the new beginning, and it carries that powerful spiritual message from the divine of that personal growth. Letting go of any old habits, bringing about this happy ending that you are waiting for. So if you're wondering, how is this going to end? Is this a karmic cycle? Hold on, guys. Let's move this just a little bit. Sorry. There you go. How is this going to end? How is this going to cycle around? Well, obviously, it's going to come the way you want it to. It might even be better than what you expected. It might even be so different because of your solar plexus, because you have all these intentions going towards you. Okay? So there's definitely something here that's saying, well, there's something definitely different because you have the divine intervention, unexpected guidance, universal stepping in. It's the redirected of the path. So it's saying that I redirected you. You're on the right path, but I've also redirected that path for you to make sure that you are having this happy ending. Maybe it's because you know there was something that was hindering you. So you step back, or maybe you're going to realize this and step back. Something about stepping back and realizing, having this realization. Bag secured, achieving goals, mission accomplished, financial stability. You got it locked in. Okay. I'm going to put those 2 together because we have these 2 cards over here. It's talking about competitive, beware the relentless pursuit of success at the expense of others' values, and self-sabotage. Underestimating your success by procrastinating, negative self-talk, fear, or failure, which might be where you have this unexpected turnaround. And redirecting your energy could have been because maybe you were self-sabotaging the situation. Maybe you didn't realize how this was going to end. Maybe there was too much competition in this situation, whether it's in a love situation, a job situation. Sometimes it's just me versus myself competition. That's self-sabotage as well. Okay, so however it is, it's saying don't worry about it. It's going to happen. I just believe it's going to happen differently from what you thought, but it's going to make you so happy. It's going to make you jump for joy. Especially with the Judgment card there. I mean, that's just huge. Yeah. King of Wands, the visionary, being the leader, seeing the bigger picture from the situation, overcoming a challenge, but not realizing how it's going to affect the situation. And that's really what it was. I think a lot of you, this was you versus yourself. Having that strength, the passion, and the willingness to look at this from a different point of view and plant those seeds. What were you willing to sacrifice? That's how I keep hearing it. What were you willing to sacrifice to see the bigger picture? Because the Judgment also says, if you're listening to the inner calling, then that means that you were willing to sacrifice something so that you get out of the self-sabotage mode. It doesn't matter if somebody else was involved. I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about how you put everything together for yourself. We're not going to worry about what everybody else is doing. Because right now it's saying it wasn't about just, right? We're not going to say it was just about whoever. It was about how you were going to come back around over here, air signs, and do what was right for yourself. And then it said you had divine intervention through your higher self, through the divine, to push you and pull you back into the place where you need to be. Redirecting your step. And sometimes your step is just the way you're thinking. The energy around you. So it says you're looking at things. It could be investments. The way you're investing money. The way you're looking at things. But it's bringing back this courage, and you're going to feel this courage coming toward you. So it's saying, watch what you're doing. The message from the divine is watch how you're talking to yourself or how you're redirecting energy. Because it seems like you already redirected energy from the past. This is the past. This is the redirection. This is the patience. This is the flow. This is where I tested the waters and I'm bringing it back to myself. You're going to find, though, within the next few weeks, the next few days, maybe hours, that you're going to be pulled into this direction and you're going to say, I didn't know. And then you're going to have this shake-up. The shake-up and the wake-up is the Judgment call. Yeah. Pushing you back into a place of where you feel like, okay, I've got this. Now I can balance out this situation. I can balance it out, balance my scales, come back with my courage. Again, now you have 2 cards of courage. 2 cards of this is where I'm going to put this. If this is a love relationship, boy, you guys are coming back together as a king and queen. You were meant to be together. You were divinely sent to be together. You're divinely meant to push this together for the both of you. This energy is coming back together very strong, whether it's from past life coming together or whether it's just now saying we need to fix this because we're meant to be together in this lifetime. Could be dealing with a fire sign. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It's just the energy that's coming out that's saying we're both being pushed to this kind of like the final countdown of balance and control and where we need to be. If it's someone and a business partner and you need to invest, put it where it needs to be if it's another person. Otherwise, it's just you saying, I'm the visionary, I'm the boss, I've got this. But wait, I have to have a lot of courage to do so. But I have to have the willingness to do so also because there's a lot of things that are going on. But I have to use a lot of influence and a lot of inner strength. Because this is saying I got the inner strength to do so. This says I got the courage and the willingness to do so as I'm now spotlighting. Remember, the Queen of Wands, my Leo card over here, she's a spotlighter. She's strong. She always knows what she's doing. She knows where she's going. She's confident. She's focused, and no one's going to make her step down. And she's always got something on her mind. She's very mysterious. She knows what she knows, and she's determined, but she keeps a lot of it to herself. And that's what makes her a mystery. Just like the crazy Leo, right? Crazy Leo, right, is what we always call him. Why? When it comes to that. Why? Because you can't figure out what's going on. Now all of a sudden they're powerful, but they're quiet. Crazy cat. Crazy cat people, right? Like if Leo really had a tail, it'd be wagging back and forth and you'd be trying to figure that out. And this says it's because of your legacy. This is all coming together for the ending because this is where you're supposed to be. It's putting you back where your legacy is. It's balancing out everything for you, air signs. It's putting you back to where you are supposed to be on this path for this happy ending of what you have been trying to represent within your company, your life, your love, bringing in your legacy, your hopes, your dreams. Okay. Beautiful. The overall card for you. Reevaluating where you're going and where your good fortune is lying at this time. Yes, fogged in, go slow, take your time. This is not a race. This is not a race. This is about doing things what you need to do for your own intentions. You know where you're going. Where push your boat where you want it to go, guys. You are the holder of your own oars. Guide yourself where you need to be. And then the universe is also pushing you as well. Just think of it. If you hold the oars in your boat and you're pushing yourself where you need to be, then the universe is the wind helping you along the way. So stay focused. Hold the course. Go where you need to go. Because it's already got you on the course. Remember, it's already redirected you where you need to be. The judgment card said, I came in and intervened to help you along the way so when you get to where your intention needs to be. Okay. Love it. Okay, guys, let's go over here. Getting ready now. I'm going to go each sign. We're just going to start with these cards. Might as well. So I already have them in hand. Libra. Happy birthday, Libra. Best message for the beautiful Libra. It's the very end of Libra. More like happy birthday, Libra Scorpio, right? You guys are Libra Scorpio cusp. Happy birthday. But you still could be just Libra. Okay, guys. Protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. But we already seen that you were divinely guided. We said you were divinely guided through this whole... All the air signs are being divinely guided through this situation. View from above. Get the bigger picture. That's what the King of Wands is. It's saying, okay, well, here you go. Be the King of Wands. That's what this is. Seeing the overall picture from a different standpoint. Seeing it. So if you're being guided to a different area and you're being, right? You see what I'm saying? You're being pushed towards what it is your true intention is. You're going to be able to see this differently. Because you're going to say something is different. Something has changed. You're going to feel it. You're going to know it. That's why I said somewhere within this time, you're going to get that aha feeling. That something is different. Let's get some Dark Night of the Soul cards over here. These are the things that keep us back, right? That's the same as self-sabotage and things of this nature. So show us what they have to be aware of when it comes to our own impulses, negative impulses. Entitled, expecting special treatment without earning it. Be grateful for what you have. Be sure that you watch the small gifts, Spirit says. Are you happy for the small gifts? Because if you feel that those small gifts were there to, for you, oh God, how is that? And this reminds me of, oh my gosh. Be grateful for the small gifts because, the more grateful that you are for the small gifts, the more the universe wants to give you big gifts. Let's put it that way. Things that are way bigger. It's that be grateful for if it's as small as a ladybug to as big as a house scenario. Because it does feel like they've been giving you small gifts along the way. And it's almost like they're throwing them at you as a test. Kind of a test. before they give you something huge, right? Before they give you the big happy ending. Testing yourself. Yes, absolutely. Make sure that you are, you know, making sure that you are just really paying attention to everything that's coming your way. Yeah. You're too amazing to follow everyone else. Forge your own path. Love it. Get you another one. Live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here, Spirit says. You're on the brink of something huge. So make sure that you are committing yourself to what it is you truly want. I like this one too. This one says discernment. Don't run from difficult emotions. Sit with them and allow them to shift. So when something hard comes along, don't run from it. Make it your duty to say, hey, you know what? I am strong. I have the inner strength. I am, this fiery, taking on this fiery energy within me to sit with my willingness, to sit with my inner strength, to not let this become the better piece of me. Don't allow this to become your self-sabotage. Sit with it and say, you know what? I think we can do this. I can get at this. I can do this. Right? Love it. And let's get a T card over here, see what's going on. Libra, past life, previous connections, unexplained, familiar. Some of you are running into a soulmate. We already talked about that earlier, about how the two of you are together and you're meant to be together. You just have to get through this. You have to get through this time. You're being forced together. It's almost like it's yeah. And then for others, it's a CEO energy. Taking control, natural leadership, confidence in business. I'm the boss. Could even be two and one. We've seen that with the investments of the Seven of Pentacles to the King of Wands. Beautiful, guys. And getting one card over here. Overall card for beautiful Libra. Give me the overall number message for Libra, please. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune to the King, to the Page of Cups. So we're looking at 1010. Your overall angel number is 1010. Discovering new ideas, free spirit, exploration, freedom, having the good luck, like I said, going through that karmic cycle change. You are coming out of you are getting ready for a cycle change. You're ending that cycle to go into a new one. But this one is going to be unpredictable change, bringing in a lot of destiny and a lot of good luck on your side with the happy ending. Love it. Love that. And 1010 is also a beautiful, you guys are looking at twin flame, anything that's with ones and stuff, it's going to be great, because that's going to be that spiritual awakening, personal growth, importance of self-love and connection that can flourish and that needs to be there on this journey. You guys are, having that divine timing. Okay, but I want you to also release old patterns, okay, for this upcoming Wheel of Fortune, or any kind of baggage that no longer aligns with your highest good, that competition, any kind of self-sabotage as well. Opening up that intuition. Beautiful, guys. You got this. For the beautiful Aquarius, please. Rejuvenating rain. Wow. Rejuvenating rain, crossing bridges, and you have ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. Clear the past, heal the present. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Keep going forward. And that keep going forward is going to be that bag secured as well, because it's saying as you are continuing to go forward, you are reaching that mountain. You're going to climb this mountain. And this is because you're going to get to this place where you're going to start seeing your goals coming in, as you're being divinely guided toward this new beginning. Okay, so Let's see what the Spirit has to say here. Whoa. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. Remember that it's okay to be happy. It really is. You're going to have a happy ending. It's okay. It's coming. Just, be yourself. Maintain that happiness, that goal, that energy, that understanding that I do create my happiness. And if I'm being pushed by the divine towards this new opening, this new path, this redirection of where my happiness and intentions are coming through, all is not lost. If anything, all is gained, and all is coming together. Shame and guilt, feel them without judgment or self-criticism. Mistakes do not define their worth. There's that self-sabotage. Another one, please. Vulnerability, face hidden anxieties and insecurities head on, and don't let them control you. Don't let other things control you. You know who you are and what you're doing. Deep down inside, you know who you are. It's only the human side of you that gets overwhelmed. But once you get into a meditative state and your higher self takes over, you start releasing things. You start realizing, wow, I'm overreacting on a lot of things. Things are horrible in some ways, but it's not as horrible as it is. There is turnarounds. There is an up to the mountain. If I just pay attention, if I see things from a different point of view, if I go slow and take my time and just really focus on what I really truly want, you will start seeing things start shaping the way you want them to be. You can cross that bridge, start rejuvenating, start releasing, start healing. Stop letting the little things control you and start getting in control, right? Because that's what that is. That's that competition of you being you versus you. Multiple incomes coming, extra earnings, financial securities, always on my grind. Right? Starting to see new things coming in. Starting to see this paycheck coming back around. Boomerang effect. Ooh. What I put in, I get back. Karma's cycle. What goes around comes around. Time to settle accounts. My intuition, here it comes. Here it comes. It's coming back to me. Bag secured. I'm starting to see things in a different light. Give me the numbers, please, for the beautiful Aquarius. The world, there's that completion for the 10 of Cups to the 10 of Pentacles. Come on, guys. Are you freaking kidding me? If you want it, that's what's yours. You have the love, you have the money. All you need is the patience, the time, the understanding. Celebrate your life. Dance with the universe. Align yourself. You can align yourself. You align yourself when you stop worrying about everything around you that could possibly go wrong, which half of that will never happen. When you start seeing things from a different point of view, instead of seeing things from the ground down, let's look at them from the above. Look up. Bring them down, right? When you look up, you're looking through what? Your third eye, through your crown, through what's real, what's going on, instead of just what's reality around you. And I'm not telling you to get unrealistic. That is not what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is if there's a way, there's hope. And where there's hope, there's a way. I'm not telling you to be unrealistic. I'm not telling you to be full of delusions and illusions. What I'm telling you is get down, get rooted, and then look up and see what your possibilities are. Absolutely. Yep. Judgment. So your numbers over here, my friends, are 21, 10, 10, and 20. Wow. You might be seeing a lot of 1010. You could be seeing a lot of 221, 222, 111, 3, 9. It's the ending for a brand new beginning. It's the ending of this phase. The universe is telling you to wake up. 1010 is also a spiritually awakened number. Through angel numbers, 1010 is saying, I'm waking up to the understanding. I'm having a divine intervention. I'm having this to where, yes, right here. 1010. Where I'm being guided and redirected into this beautiful place. Look at this. You have the same cards. This 1010 here. 1010 is the same card. This card here is the Judgment card. The only card that's different is because you're going from a happy ending, this is the end, to this beautiful new cycle where you're dancing with the universe, where you're fixing yourself into this wholeness and attaining that celebration. Why are you going to attain celebration, my friends? Because you're having a happy ending, something you don't see coming. Wow. All I want you to do is just look around. Do you understand that it's freaking crazy to think that you could have a really happy ending to something and somebody could literally miss it? I've seen this. Beautiful things have happened to certain people in life. I've seen people get jobs. They've been waiting for a job for a long time, and then I tell them something beautiful is happening. I think they think they're winning the lottery or something, and then all of a sudden they say nothing happened. And I said, well, what about that job? And they said, yeah, I got a job. I said, okay, but you've been crying at me for 5 months to get a job. You finally get a job, and then you're like, woohoo. But didn't you understand that that was the happy ending? Don't you understand that that was your 10 of Pentacles? Don't you understand that that was your... I don't know what they expected. Maybe they expected, billions of dollars to fall from the sky. Don't miss your happy ending. Because you have a lot of great things coming around. You have the boomerang effect. You have a lot of great, beautiful things coming around. And sometimes, like I said in the very beginning, sometimes, or was it you? No, it wasn't even you. I'm sorry, it was what I told Libra. Libra had, they had the small, sometimes gifts come in small packages. That was, see what I'm saying? That's what that was. So it does feel like that could be the same thing. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Okay, guys, you guys are beautiful. 17. Okay, let's go. Gemini, beautiful Gemini. In the flow, everything is smooth sailing, solitude. In silence, peace prevails. There's going to be a lot of wisdom, though. You can see that she has the owl sitting on her shoulder, so you're going to have this place of wisdom around you. You're going to also feel like there's this place of peace. As you're meditating or getting yourself into a state of silence, whether it's just sitting outside alone or actually meditating, you're going to find this silent peace within yourself and have this understanding that everything is moving in the direction you want it to move in. The in the flow is the what? Wheel of Fortune. So you're having the Wheel of Fortune card because it's saying that you're in this flow. Being in the flow means you are aligned with the universe. It means you're in alignment. Right? So you could say in the flow is the World card, which is an alignment. You could say it's the Wheel of Fortune. However, but it just says I am aligned. It also could be the Chariot as well, as everything is flowing towards me and I'm on the right path. You are completely aligned at this time to go towards your destiny. And the more that you feel that way, you're going to feel like everything's going the way you need it to be. Gates of triumph, success expands in your life. It's going to be the dawning of a new day. You're going to feel that dawning of a new day. Remember, I said over here that there was divine intervention, that there's this place where you're going to get this kind of like aha moment, this place of everything's going to come together. As soon as I stop self-sabotaging myself, go slow, I will realize that everything is opening up. It's going to be different because you're going to see it from a different point of view, King of Wands. You're going to find this peace within yourself, Gemini, and I just know that you will. If you just sit back and let your mind be silent. Don't overthink the situation. Whichever situation it is. You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. That's crazy. I just said that pretty much. If you stop thinking, then you stop condemning yourself. Then you stop thinking about all these ways you can self-sabotage the situation or what's going to go wrong. You're going to see the dawning of the new day. Make time to play, have fun, be free. Stay present. That's where life happens. Remember when you're manifesting too, guys, to always stay present, right? Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. And that's the play as well. And this is because they want you to understand. I need to see it from a different point of view. But if I'm so gung-ho on just this one area of my life and thinking that it's not possible, then you've already destroyed what you've made. And the universe says, but I've already put you on the path. Remember, you're already set on that path. You're stepping in. You're redirecting yourself. I like that. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So your card is overthinking. Absolutely. Analyzing every possible outcome and becoming paralyzed by indecision. Take a slower pace. Slow down. You don't need to go so fast. This isn't a race. Appreciate the journey rather than rushing towards the destination. Stubborn. It can denote determination and perseverance, but it also may hinder your progress. If you're being too stubborn about the situation and not adapting to what's going on within the situation or staying present, see what I'm saying? Then you're hindering everything. There's no reason to do such things. So it says just just slow down. Don't overthink. And don't be so stubborn to where you can't see it from the other point of view. Stubborn is also dismissing a lot of things as well. As a Taurus, believe me, I know. To dismiss a lot of things. Instead of actually sitting down thinking about the situation, we want to dismiss things right away because of stubbornness. That can work like that. It couldn't be. It couldn't be. I just got myself in trouble this morning with something stubborn. Was it this morning or yesterday? No, it was yesterday morning. Yesterday morning, I was talking about going to the gym and doing something, and my husband says, why are you being so stubborn about the situation? Just do it, the damn thing I said. Difficult decisions. So the numbers that you have coming out that are angel numbers for you are 2. Difficult decisions, weighing options and avoidance, learning and understanding and having the thirst for knowledge. That's a 10 and a 3. Teamwork, collaboration, learning with the Fool. No matter what, it still says you have a new beginning. You're having this possibility. You're going to leap with blind faith. Why are you going to leap with blind faith? Because it's already here. What are you going to do? Because you're just going to look at it and you're going to say, okay, I see exactly what's going on. This could definitely work. I see what's going on. As long as I'm not stubborn or trying to get stuck at a crossroads about the situation, there is a lot of collaboration. There is a lot of building. There is a lot of growth. This is the first stages of completion, right? This is the expansion that I'm looking for this happy ending. And if I continue to keep doing what I'm doing, I can find what I am looking for or allow it to come towards me. Because no matter what, it's already coming towards you with the Fool, right? So it's saying you already have the new beginning. It's on its way. That's awesome. Everybody has one. They got the Wheel of Fortune. Libra got the Wheel of Fortune. They have the World, Aquarius that is, and then you got the Fool. So no matter what, it's literally saying you're going into this new beginning. Wow, that's awesome. guys are amazing. Until next time, if you like this, hit that big old like button. And if you keep finding yourself back at my channel and have not subscribed, hit that big old subscribe button. And I will see you next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.